Hey Paula, this is John, West Coast Connects. We reached out and spoke with Hannah the other day, promised this free video, so here it is. I'm going to keep things really short and sweet. Just want to show you 3 tips that you could do to potentially increase your traffic online and build up that customer base. So with that, let's get started here. So, you don't have a lot of stuff going on here. It says that your website is currently under construction. Not sure if you have somebody working on that, but I will give you a few tips that will potentially help in building that out if you do have somebody working on it. The first thing I want to say is congratulations for being in business so long. To be in business for 40 years is pretty impressive. So congrats on that. But my first tip, looking at your site, is to add content through your site, not just on your homepage, but throughout your site. And looking at what and there's really 2 reasons for that. The first is so that you can be found for specific keywords, and looking at what you're ranking for, your name, you are ranking for some really good potential, really good buyer intent keywords: roofing Ocala, Ocala roofing, roofing in Ocala. You're on the bottom of the first page, so pretty impressive considering you really don't have a ton here on your website, right? So if I'm wanting to rank for, I did find 3,600 searches a month, um, you know, within your particular city. And if I was wanting to rank for some of these, say Roofing Companies Ocala, right? I would have that as a heading. I would have it, through in my text. I would even save an image as that keyword. So, like your logo, for instance, instead of it being saved as that, I would save it as Ocala Roofing or Roofing Companies Ocala or what have you. And that's going to allow you to rank faster and more efficiently if you have those keywords throughout your site, specifically in headings and saved as photos and throughout your text. You really want to focus on 2 or 3 per site. I recommend doing, if you say you work in Gainesville too, I would recommend maybe location pages. Obviously, you want those service pages as well, but you do want content throughout your site. It is a ranking factor, so it is one of the things that Google looks at when they determine, which websites should get ranked higher than others. It's quality and quantity. So really important that you have a lot of content throughout your site, and and those that they're in specific places. They're in those headings. They're saved as photos. They're through your content. Really important key. Content is king. So that would be my first tip. My second tip would just be to continue to build and grow this Google business profile. And how you do that is there's a number of reasons, but I'll share a couple of different ways. Number one, add reviews. The more reviews, especially 5-star reviews as possible, the better. Google wants to see that people trust you and that you're doing a good job. So as many 5-star reviews as you can get there, the better. Having this information pretty consistent through the web is very important. Google wants to see that people can search on various platforms and get the same information. So whether they're looking at your website or your Google business profile or maybe like your Yelp page or what have you, they want to see that this information is consistent throughout. A lot of times we see hours vary, and so really important to ensure that this information is pretty consistent everywhere. And then lastly, save photos that are saved as keywords and geotags. So again, if I'm wanting to rank for Roofing Companies Ocala, Florida, I would save a photo as that keyword, and I might tag it for like this location here. And Google will feel that you did a service or a roof at that location. And it's really important in just showing Google like where you're doing work and what type of work, and then they can you can give them an idea of what service area you kind of work in. Last but not least, really build up the strength of your site. So here's some information. You have 82 referring domains that are sending 275 links back to your site, and this is really what strengthens your site. And of those 82, you have do follow links. And why 19 do follow links, and why that's important is those are the ones that are giving you or are sending strength to your site. And this is the numerical value of that. And typically, you want to be in the 20s, 30s, 40s. You'd like to see a 1-to-1 ratio. So, if this is a 20, you'd like to see this as a 20. And just to show you what that looks like, this is Ocala Roofing, not much stronger than you. They do have a few more referring domains, a few more do follow links, but they're right there with you. But they're getting almost triple the amount of traffic you are because they're ranking a little bit higher for some of these keywords. And why building up your Google business profile is important, why ranking organically is important, is because everybody searches differently, right? Some people click on the first thing they see, which is a great reason to run Google ads, or get Google guaranteed these local ads, or to be above, the Google ads usually are above the fold, so they're usually right here. And for the people that click on the first thing they see, you're giving those people an option to click on you. And the same thing with being down here, you're in that third spot. These top three pull up to 40% of the traffic. And so it's really important to, not only be in the top three, but try to get to this number one spot, as this usually gets the most traffic. And then obviously organically, if you can get to this top spot, it's about 30%. You really want to get in these top three to get as much traffic as possible. So I hope this has been helpful. I hope it's been informative. Please feel free to reach out if you have any questions, comments, concerns. We would love to hear your feedback. I also have a link to my Google Calendar. Myself or my business partner, Jackie, would love to get in touch with you at whatever time works for you. So, with that, have a great day, and God bless. Bye.